Now I can finally start that the bot decided to do its job. Amazing. I feel like I waited forever tonight. Hey, nobody. I'm also curious, like, I might have to play a different version of this game. It is that time of the year again. I neglected it severely last year, and I feel bad for that. I'm gonna make up for it this year. But I think I might have to play a different version of the game because when it's doing these little, demo reels, I don't remember them being that dark before. And I feel like I should explain. Like, I'm still playing this on my GameCube, right? Oh, I didn't even put my glasses on. No wonder everything's so bright. Okay. So, I am playing on my GameCube, but I'm playing it off an SD card because I got that special adapter that goes into one of the serial ports. And it actually loads games faster than if you try to do it on the memory card port. I would say it probably loads them at the same speed as the disk drive, maybe. But I haven't extensively tested that. But because of that, I downloaded every single game I own and put it on that SD card. And for some of the games, some games had more than one version, like a version 1.0 or 1.1 or 1.2, because some games get, patched over time, and they publish the new version when they print new discs. Metroid Prime was one of those games. I downloaded the 1.0 because I thought I probably owned the 1.0, and that's probably the one I always played. But I don't know why those demo reels are looking all dark and crap. It's not adding up. So, I mean, I guess if nothing else, I might just have to play my own disc copy. But, we'll see. Because I don't think the actual game's going to look that dark. The title screen looks fine. Like, let's go to the file select. Like, this looks normal. So maybe that's just a version 1.0 thing? I have no idea. Is it just a version 1.0 thing? Which would be hard for me to believe because I've been playing this game since it first came out, unless I used to rent it from the library, but I don't think they would have gotten version 1.1. That would have been weird. Let's see, what am I... Just give me a second. Oh, should I play with the Varia suit? Because... Or, did I say Varia suit? Fusion suit? Because I think last time I played I didn't. And it might be just fun to, swap back and forth. I think we're going to do it. But the only other thing I could think with that demo reel, if it's not because it's version 1.0, maybe it's just because I had to use Swiss to load up the game? But that shouldn't be the case either. Options. Can I turn off... Do I want the hint system? I might need the hint system. It seems like as time goes on, I forget things more and more. But I don't want it. I'll turn it on later if I need it. Opacities are fine. HUD lag, that's fine. Screen brightness, fine. I don't want to... I don't know what the purpose of stretching the screen does. It didn't reset these defaults, right? No. Okay, I think we're all good. Oh, well, I'll turn Rumble off because it's the, you know, it's the Wavebird controller. And we'll just do a normal mode playthrough. But here we go. I love how crisp everything is, because I'm using the HDMI adapter dongle thing again. And it just looks so crisp in progressive mode. Which, silly me, now that I'm thinking about it. When I did that stinking 20th birthday stream, I had it plugged in with that adapter, and I kept forgetting you have to manually turn on progressive mode by holding the B button when you boot up the game. So that entire stream could have been done in progressive, but it wasn't. Because I'm dumb. But that's also a weird thing about the GameCube, right? Like, on the GameCube, you have to hold the B button to turn on progressive mode if you're using one of those HDMI adapters or a component cable. But I remember distinctly, I had a component cable on the Wii, and it was a Wii that was backwards compatible with GameCube, right? And I didn't have to hold the B button starting up games. It would just, as the game was booting up, it'd be like, do you want to display in progressive? And it's like, oh, apparently the Wii can do that since it has component cables. Like, that was cool. Because, you know, you couldn't get GameCube component cables. They're stupid expensive and still are. But the Wii could do it. Like, that was rad. Oh, I forgot how much I hate the fusion suit. Maybe this is a bad idea. At least this version. I hate the Varia suit version of the fusion suit. The power suit version is a lot better. But I think that's just because the blue looks better. It does. And even the, like, gravity suit version, I mean, that one's better too because it's, like, purple and blue. But then the Phazon equivalent version is like, I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna be getting controller clicks. I don't do the controller under the desk because I can't fit my arms under there with the controller in hand. So enjoy that. I mean, it's not gonna happen that much, right? Surely not. I also adjusted my microphone, though. So that's probably another reason it's audible. I tweaked it so that it wouldn't be picking up my fan. At least I hope it's not picking up my fan. Don't hear a fan? Good. We're good. I mean, it probably helps that I oiled my fan yesterday. It was acting up and getting loud, and I oiled it, and it's like, hey, I'm happy again. I think I'm having the problem I was worried I was going to have. Using the Wavebird is problematic in modern day. Because, like, Wi-Fi routers and stuff interfere with it, and I've tried every single channel, and none of them don't get interference. Too much 2.5, I know! But I can't help it. I have to use 2.4 on the router. It's got the range. 5 gigahertz can't go through walls worth a damn. I think there was actually 2 different versions of the Wavebird wireless. I mean, besides color. I think there was a version, which is probably the one I have, that uses the 2.4, but I think there was another one that used a different standard. Like maybe its own proprietary. But I don't know. I don't know if that would make a difference. And they're too expensive to bother buying one to find out. So I'm kind of stuck. I mean, I could have used a wired controller, but I just didn't want to set it up. Hello, Queen. I was looking at ROM hacks. Since I put them on the poll, I was actually looking at ROM hacks before I put them on there. Sky, you made it! And apparently there's a ROM hack for this game that gives you 2 of every boss. And it's like, why would you do this? Earlier models were 900 megahertz, eh? I wonder if that would solve my problem, though, or would that actually be worse? But yeah, anyways, ROM hack. There's a Metroid Prime ROM hack. There's very few Metroid Prime ROM hacks. I'm actually surprised. I was hoping there'd be more. But maybe people just think, oh, this is already a perfect game. Why would we hack this? There's a ROM hack that's supposed to give double bosses at, like, the same time. It's not like you fight it and then you just fight it again. They're supposed to be at the same time. I don't want that. I want something a little more creative and not as deadly. Maybe I'm weird. And then I was looking at, like, ROM hacks for other versions of Metroid. There's loads of them for Super Metroid. No surprise there. That's, like, everyone's favorite except mine. I don't want to do a Super Metroid ROM hack, though. Because, like I just said, I really don't care for Super Metroid. Now, there were ROM hacks for Zero Mission that tried to remake Super Metroid in Zero Mission, and that intrigued me. But apparently it does not replicate the bosses like Fantoon and Dragmire, or whatever the one is. Can never remember the name. It does not bring those back because that would take a lot of work. But apparently there's a version of Crocomire that's, like, kind of working, but I'm like, well... But it's also kind of buggy, so, like... That was out. Then there's just loads of original ROM hacks, which might be interesting, but they're also really, really short. There was actually one that did sound kind of interesting. It was a zero mission ROM hack, and it's meant to take place before the first Metroid storyline wise. So actually before Samus even has her like power suit or Varia suit. That one sounded kind of interesting, but I don't know if it would have a lasting appeal to me. Because, I mean, a lot of the fun is just being overpowered. So that's kind of out. I should look to see if there's an other MROM hack. Oh, I'm sure there is, actually. I think there is a version that's supposed to improve the game and make it less annoying. If I ever felt like playing that again, that would be something to play, actually. So, there's that. There might be Metroid 2 ROM hacks. There might even be, like, NES Famicom hacks. Yeah, that's probably the one that I heard about. I think it removes a lot of the annoying story stuff. If I remember correctly. As in, I think it actually takes out a lot of the cutscenes. What else was there? I didn't look to see what the Fusion ROM hacking community was like. I'm sure there's interesting ones there. Because I think back in the day, there was actually hacks of Fusion that were trying to also bring Super Metroid to the engine. But those probably didn't do as good as the Zero Mission hacks. And I thought about playing the updated version of AM2R. Though, because I don't think it was by the same developer, but I could be wrong because I didn't actually look that into it. I only saw the trailer for it. It looked cool, though. It was the update that brings the X parasites to the game. That probably would have been interesting. Like, that would probably be actually the most interesting of all the fan games and hacking and stuff. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even know how many Metroid games I will play this month. Even though, like I said, I want to make up for last year, where I only did a single stream last year. But I still have, like, all these other games that I'm in the middle of, like Haven and Cuphead, that I need to get back to. That's what I figured. I didn't think the developer was going to touch it anymore since it got taken down by Nintendo. Which is too bad, because, I mean, I'm sure the fans do good work on it. But it's not going to be as good as if it was him. I don't know. Like, I think it looks cool. That was actually a faster load screen. The SD card is faster than the disk drive. Nice. Okay. As interesting as I think playing that update to the game would be, I'm also kind of terrified of it, because that's something new to do with the X parasites. Completely unknown territory for me. Bad history with the X. I don't know. That game was already hard enough. Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi is interrupting my controller. It interrupted my jump there. Kind of reminds me of same thing that happened with Pokemon Uranium, right? Got taken down by Nintendo, but the fans did keep updating it, improving performance and adding stuff and getting online working again, I believe. Like, that's pretty cool. And there was another Pokemon, like, fan game that I was thinking about playing. Don't remember the name of it, but I have it bookmarked. You know, I never really thought about it before, but I bet this boss fight was actually designed to teach the player about their radar function. Like, it's subtle, because I never really thought about it before, even though I do always use the radar to know where the Hornets stop. It's good game design. Like, it doesn't tell you, hey, idiot, look at your radar. It's just there, and they know you're gonna look at it. These guys came back fast. Now, when I was looking for ROM hacks for this, like I said, I didn't find a lot of ROM hacks. But there were texture packs, and I was like, oh man. I was mighty tempted to just play this on Dolphin. Because they were HD texture packs for Samus's model and stuff. It's like, oh, so good. I'm actually, like, super happy that you can do that with emulators. Like, when I played Paper Mario all those years ago, I had the HD pack, and it looked really good. Like, that's awesome. Like, it's really nice when people do it for, you know, 3D games, because that's a lot more work. Paper Mario was probably super easy to make HD packs for. Wait, you getting stuck in the floor, guys? Come on. Oh, yeah. I don't think I had an Ace Combat game on the PSP, but that was just the PSP in general. Everything was low res. I still loved the PSP, though. I love that game. System, console, handheld, whatever you want to call it. I should probably stream more PSP games. But I don't know. I still can't really decide what's in store for me in the future for streaming. Like, I don't want to stop, but I do seriously consider just moving everything over to Discord, even though I know that would be more inconvenient for everyone else. Probably. I don't know. I guess it depends on the day. Do like that blue light on the fusion ball. Oh. It's a blue light special at Kmart. That it keeps interrupting my targeting and making my jumping harder. Yeah, like right there, it was just acting like I wasn't even holding the button at all. And I think this is actually the game that I first noticed that the Wavebird would drop inputs like that because of the interference. Because most other games I play, I'm not usually holding a button. I mean, I'll hold the analog stick, but that's... You usually don't notice there because it only interrupts it for like a second. Right, not even a second, a split second. Although I guess if I played Mario Sunshine more, I'd probably notice there because I'd be trying to, you know, hover or something and I'd get cut off. Which, speaking of, I don't know how many of you watch Swanky Box. He put out a video on Super Mario Sunshine's Pachinko level. That was pretty fun to watch. No? I still watch him periodically. Like... Not as much as I used to. It has to be something I really want to watch instead of just, you know, watching everything he puts out. I think if anything, I just wish that his videos were longer. Because it seems like he barely talks about the subject and is like, alright, well that's it. It's like, hey, that's not fair. I want more. Teach me things that I didn't know about these games I love. The pachinko one, though, really interesting stuff because it actually he actually like shows you how the physics work in it and why they act the way they do. Which maybe that's nothing new. Maybe people on YouTube have done that before and I'm just now learning about it myself. But it confirmed a lot of things, because, like, we've seen how much I've goofed around in it, right? And how crazy things act. It basically confirms that. Can't make that jump without the double. Yeah. That's unfortunate. There's more? I forgot about there being more. Oh, and there's more. Hey, Shriekies. That really hurt. Ow. I'm actually surprised there isn't a ROM hack to remove Shriek Bats. Like, literally, that would be the only thing in the hack. Just like, we removed the Shriek Bats, you're welcome. I'd play that. I think it'd be funny. Or, no, someone would actually be more likely to make a gag hack that would be like, we added Shriek Bats. Aren't you lucky? Now you get them in boss battles, too. Wow, I am getting just juggled like a tennis ball. Targeting? Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could find a channel on here that didn't get interrupted, because there has to be one, right? That's why they give you 16. They expected it. You don't need 16 frequencies if you're gonna have 4 players. You just don't. Unless they were thinking of the Japanese market and people living closer together. I don't know. Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, I think part of the reason I started watching less Swanky Box is after playing his stupid game Zardy's Maze. And it's all RNG. Ugh. I didn't forgive him for that one. Like, I thought it was going to be this really cool game with an interesting story to unlock, with day and night cycles, which he even said he purposefully put screenshots out in the daylight to mislead people. Because there is no daylight in the game. Like, come on! Like, first of all, okay, props, you got me. But second of all, come on. Energy tank, yeah. Yeah, just annihilate me, guys. That's fine. I don't have feelings. Oh, wait, I don't have to go up again. I'm going this way. Then again, maybe my L trigger is just giving out on me because it seems to only happen with the L trigger. Oh, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Maybe I need to break open the controller and clean it or something. Oh, I forgot! Rude. Remembered that one, though, thanks to the first one. Is there another one? I thought there was a third one. Oh, yeah. And they're up here. I don't know. Oh, but I think I missed one. No. Oh, it's literally at the top. I was looking too low. Dude, those things were coming back out before they went in. Oh, nope, that time it let go of my charge. Okay, so it is the interference. Ew, I hope that doesn't happen on this boss fight. That's gonna make this fight really annoying. Didn't even move, just looked to the left and shot. Nice. Remember what I was saying about it letting go of my charge in the middle of the boss fight? Keeps doing it. I'll just endure it. Maybe next time I'll use the wired controller. Or try out different radio frequencies again. I swear I tried them all, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Well, it was that one. Wow, you interrupted my missile. How do I keep missing this one? I can only play this game with you so long, Flagra. I remember being filled with so much dread the first time I was doing this fight, and all 4 of these things turn on. It's like, really? Oh, jeez. Before he falls. No! Ah. I saw the direction he was leaning, and it's like, no, I need to go there! At least he doesn't block the entire aisle. That would kind of suck. Oh, where's Boost Ball when you need it? Oh yeah, it's still in Fendrana. You know, not even because of the signal or connection issue. I just still wish... I used to have one of the original Wavebird controllers, the gray ones. And I got rid of it after I got the platinum one. I wish I still had it, though, because I think the gray would look nicer. Because the platinum... like, that color is kind of wearing off in some spots, and it looks worn. I mean, you know, it's battle-worn. That's typical, but... I just think the gray actually looked a little better. I kind of regret getting rid of it. But I don't know if I'd be able to find one for a fair price. Oh, but my stuff from Syndico shipped. That's good. Oh, great. Now we're going to be stuck with the ugly yellow suit for a while. I wasn't even paying attention when it did the transition. Otherwise, I would have said something then. Oops. Hit that too soon. Wow, I was just way off. There we go. You know, I probably should have also been scanning the... Oops. The Chozo lore things that show where the artifacts are, because I'm probably definitely going to need help with that when I get to there. I can only remember where like half of them are. Well, no, I don't know. They're not that difficult, I guess. Oh, it's too bright. God, maybe that's a thing with version 1.0. Maybe they didn't have it out for long where they were like, whoa, God, actually, this visuals in this are a little rough. I don't remember it being that intense here. I kind of like it. Strangely enough, there were also multiple versions of the Game Boy Player software. Like the disc that comes with the Game Boy Player. Oh, God. And that kind of floored me. Like, I really thought it was just going to be a one and done for the Game Boy Player. But I guess there was actually, like, a difference in quality. Because that's something that a lot of people will always tell you, that the official Game Boy Player software leaves a lot to be desired in terms of quality. The games end up looking blurry, and it didn't scale good or something. But I actually think it kind of, in the newest version, it kind of fixes that. I was impressed. Like, it makes me not even want to have to use the Game Boy interface, that software that I downloaded, or homebrew, rather. Because I think they're actually pretty comparable. Or at least good enough. It's like good enough, right? And I like the official software because it has more options. I can change the borders on the fly, all stuff like that, you know? So I'd rather use that anyway, so I just decided to keep the most recent version of it. Which is good, because I think the one that on the disc that I have is not the most recent version. It's very interesting. Because I would like, I know I said it years ago that I'd like to actually play through Golden Sun or something again. Because I own the Golden Sun games. But I just haven't sat down to play them. But knowing that I can play them in good quality is nice. Oh, going through this again. God. It's like I have forgotten how to morph ball jump in this game. And I'm basically losing a full energy tank every 2 failed attempts. Finally. Finally. I'm getting old. Let's see how fast this loading screen is. That is so much faster. I did not think the serial ports were faster than loading from a disc. Kind of wish I had this now when I did that 20th birthday stream. There's so many things I wish I had for the 20th birthday stream. Common sense, the SD card adapter, you know, all this stuff that would have been really nice to play all of those games. I think the common sense is the big one, though. That's the big takeaway. Wait. Might as well do that now. This one I need... Yeah. Plasma beam. I'm so glad I replaced the clock battery too in the console. Like, it seems like such a frivolous thing, right? Just not being able to have the time saved properly. But I don't know, it makes it feel right. Oh, and I downloaded a homebrew application that lets you manage memory cards. So I was able to look at that Animal Crossing memory card and figure out why the heck I couldn't save my game on that island that I actually really liked, that I got by pure RNG. And probably won't get again. And it turns out, whoever owned it in Japan Was actually using the Animal Crossing memory card to save Resident Evil save data. Like, really, dude? Great combo. Boy, there was a lot more of these guys in here than I thought. Oh, I thought this was a tunnel section. This is the tunnel I was thinking of. Yep. Well, now I'm gonna have to fight this guy. Really? I also strangely feel like things are dying easier than they did before. Is that another version 1.0 thing? It doesn't feel anything like I remember it feeling. It's weird. But maybe I'm just crazy. I mean, I'm definitely crazy. Don't worry about that. Jeez, you wake up and immediately spit in my face? It's kind of rude, isn't it? I feel like I'm not waiting for doors as much either. Like, this is absolutely loading faster than a disc. That's crazy. Because it's such a small difference, right? Like, I don't remember what the speeds were specifically, but the memory card ports have half the speed as the serial ports. But I thought there was no way that the serial ports would be faster than the disc. That's just insane to me. Because when I did testing, I tested it in Smash Bros. Because Smash Bros. Was the one I noticed the most. That the SD card in the memory card slot was actually really slow. Like, really slow. It was noticeable. It was bad. But this is like crazy. Because when I tested it in this, I tested Smash Bros. And it felt like it was loading from the disc like normal. But no, this is completely different. Yeah, like, I get that reading from discs is just inherently slower, but it's not like we're talking about this being an SSD or something. It's just an SD card. SD cards don't have that great of read speeds. That thing over there is really mad. Well, I am in trouble. I don't know, like, I mean... Maybe I'm weird, because I feel like... it didn't even load this fast when I used to emulate it. You know, before I had the adapter for the GameCube to capture it. But I would assume Dolphin probably did load faster, so I don't know what that was about. I just think it's bizarre. Oh wait, I can't kill you. Like that, anyways. But since this loads faster than the memory card port... Wow, I don't know what that was about. Physics? Since this does load faster than the memory card port, maybe I should try that Super Mario Sunshine ROM hack again. Because I wanted to stream that one ROM hack, but it was, like, laggy. And I don't know if that was just because it was too ambitious for the GameCube, or if... Now I'm wondering if it was just the memory card port. Don't get stuck. Dang, that was close. That was a really close game of paper football. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Everything is in shambles. Oh yeah, I get to get the high jump boots now. Well, yeah, I guess they're high jump. I actually am kind of curious, though, what the actual read speed for the GameCube drive is. Wow, that is not boosting enough. There we go. Boy, I remember back in the day I used to be terrible at those jumps. The amount of times I would fall trying to get this power up. I tell you what. God, that is so much darker, though. That's just weird to me. Okay, is that my controller or the console? Why am I... Is that interference? What is that? Okay, let me see if I can change the channels. The thing is, I haven't tested this since replacing the clock battery, but it used to be in recent years I couldn't change like anything on the controller ports when the console was already booted up, or it just wouldn't work. I hope that's not the case anymore. Maybe that was a clock battery thing. Nope, it was not a clock battery thing. I did just save, so... I don't know if a reset's gonna work or if I have to actually fully boot the console off. I have to fully boot it off. Oh, this is great. Now I have to boot the game up again from the SD card. So this will take a few seconds. All because I wanted to try a different port. It is working. Okay, I did set the right numbers. This is normal. It takes a few seconds. It has to think about it. Okay. Metroid. I don't think I messed with any of these settings. No. I did not mess with any of these settings, so that has nothing to do with anything that was going on. Yeah, we'll just boot. Set progressive. And I have to remember to turn the fusion suit back on. Now those feel laggier too, but I don't know, again, that could just be the version of the ROM. Like this part of the menu when it's doing the transitions just feels strangely laggier. I don't know why. Maybe lag isn't the right word. Slower. I don't understand why some of it feels slower and some of it doesn't. Alright, at least I don't have that weird issue that was going on now. So now that I have the double jump, I want to go back, right? This is the part where I always, like, confuse myself and get lost. Yeah, I go, well, wait. I go back this way. because now I can double jump at that pirate mining thing. Go to the top of that. Extend the bridge. But that's only going to get me a power-up, I thought. This way actually goes somewhere. Oh, I need the spider ball. I mean, I could jump my way through it, but it's not exactly smart. Of course, when have I ever been smart? Dang, I didn't think I was that far forward. But I guess heat do be hot, yo. I also could have waited to get this missile. I don't even know. Jeez, I lost track of where I was. I thought I was further. I'm sorry, did that charge shot miss? Stupid camera. That's not a camera, that's a turret. Stupid turret. Well, stupid charge shot too, I guess. Where's the turret that appears here? Oh, it's up there. Really? I missed that. Okay. Oh, maybe because I went for the high one. Maybe I normally jump for the low. Yeah. For as much as I've played this game, I really wish I could remember it as well as Luigi's Mansion or Mario Sunshine. But I guess maybe I just played those games more back in the day. Which, I mean, isn't technically inaccurate. Because it took me a long time to actually own this game, so I could only rent it. I don't like that these respawn just because I went in the other room. What the heck? That is not the way to go. What am I doing with my life? These boxes are not going to give me any... Oh, there's some energy. Thank you. Yeah, because I remember... Obviously, I've told this story countless times of how Luigi's Mansion was the only game I got at launch, and so... It was the only game I played for a month. without a memory card. So Luigi's Mansion, that makes sense. But Mario Sunshine? Well, I bought that one when it launched. And I don't remember when the next game I bought after it was, but that game came out in the summer, which is perfect because that just gave me tons of time to play it. So I actually had a lot of time with Sunshine. Really came in handy. Still trying to remember where to go, though. Oh. Because if I keep going this way, I don't have the... No, wait. Wasn't that one. It was over there, right. Yeah. I don't think I can... No. Right? No. Wow, he was mad. Well, that sucked. I had momentum. God, even these feel like way darker for some reason. But I guess that could be the HDMI cable? I don't know. I'm really curious. I'm gonna have to look at that on like the disc copy that I have. Because I don't remember it being that dark. Another thing I thought would be kind of fun, like if I did move over to Discord streams, I would probably have like a night of the month or week, a night of the week, where before I played games, before I stream, which I would stream GameCube, it would be like GameCube night. I would also stream like cartoons. I think that'd be fun. Just so I can relive the 2004 days. Mama angry. I don't remember if this is actually faster. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I thought you were dead. Yeah, this isn't like Kraid and Metroid 1 levels. But not bad. I mean, I took a hell of a lot more damage that way, but it might have been quicker, I guess. Wave beam. Now, if only it was the Wave Buster. Oh, oops. Okay. Now I can go over there. Oh, it was that way. Wait, it was that way? No, I'm not in the right room yet. Ow! I could have jumped over to that door, I think. Well, guess I'm taking the long way. Oh, nope, that was a hiccup with the controller. So it's still not perfect. I still think it's kind of dumb that I have to come up here to hit that. Like, you can't tell me that the impact from the missile wouldn't hit it elsewhere. Have we talked about how miserable of an existence a Shriekbat must have? I feel like we've talked about it before. And I would almost put it into the same category as the weird arm guy in Sonic 2. Like, Shriekbats, they just shoot at you and they die. Okay, we have. Good. Because I'm putting them on the same level. They both just... They lose their purpose so fast. It's kind of a waste of life. I mean, Shriekbats are annoying, though. The arm guy just has one attack, and then he's kind of done. want to fall off? Okay. Come on, fly. Okay, I think that was all of them. Be mindful of my head. Because I didn't want to have to raise the water level again. So, yeah, we're just gonna not raise the water level. How about that? God, my worst fear is the controller skips an input when I'm trying to double jump over a gap. That would suck. Like this gap right here. Now, I think I need the thermal visor for this. And maybe super missiles. Oh yeah, because you get super missiles, I think. Hello, space pirates. I'm here to play a game. See, this is the problem with fancy futuristic doors. You can lock them with an alarm. Oh, I didn't get the map room for Fendrana. I knew I was missing something. Well, I mean, it's probably fine. God, if the visuals are harder in this, when it gets to the power outage part, that's gonna be a nightmare. I mean, I know you get the visor, but... Where'd you go? Ah, yes, exploding boxes. Man, not having to wait for load times for doors is just amazing. This is gonna revolutionize this game for me. Hi, buddy. I forgot about you. You took that shot for your friend real good. Oh, there's more of you. Hey, buddy. I can't shoot you when you're right there. You can't shoot me either. Like, come on. You gotta work with me here. Thank you. yeah, I have to do that first. Those poundy bopper things. They're always in such good rhythm with the music. I'm sure that was intentional. Get in the hole, Samus! Get in your home! Ah, super missile. Oh, I had to do it from... Well, no, I can get here. Never mind. I forgot about the icicle guys being there. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, you may escape my missiles, but you're not gonna escape that wave beam shot. Whoops. I wanted to target. Well, I didn't really use that many missiles or energy, I guess. Almost went in the wrong one. I swear, they do it to me every time, where they show you the one opening, but it's the one you came from. Or I happen to be right next to that one somehow. Hello, Metroid. You don't know who I am, but I know who you are. Don't you break out? Am I mistaken, or do I have to break you out? Yeah, I guess so. Real threatening. Yup. Oh, wait. Oh, I wasted like 2 missiles on him. Oh. Where am I being hit? Oh. Yo, controller! I just want a charge shot! I mean, it was kind of cool having rapid fire and everything, but I don't have a turbo controller. Oh, God. Dude, this is terrible. This interference. What if I turn it off? Will you reconnect if I turn you back on? Okay. I don't want to do these fights again, though. God, like, that's terrible. Does it depend on where I hold it? I don't know. It doesn't seem to matter where I hold it. But it kind of does. Oh, this is terrible. But I don't want to break out the wired controller either. It's buried in a bunch of bins. Where is the next save? Oh, there isn't one up ahead. God, I can't even use the map when it's doing that. Stop it. Stop it. This is terrible. I'm gonna turn it off for a few seconds. We'll let it cool down. Like, all the frequency around me can calm down. Take a second. I'm gonna check something. What was I gonna check earlier? Oh! While I'm doing that, I'm gonna see. Since I'm having a problem with it, let me see if anyone in Japan is selling the Wavebird controller. I don't know if it would be any cheaper than buying one on eBay, but... Oh man, I hate that the first result... The first result is a Club Nintendo Wavebird controller. It's blue and white. This is cool! I didn't know that existed. Is that teal and white or blue and white? I don't know. That's cool! 250 bucks. Ah. I bought that stupid official Nintendo SD card adapter for the GameCube last year. And it costs the same amount that this controller does, and that kind of hurts, because I think I'd rather have the controller. God, are these the only ones on... Okay. So they're not selling a lot of them. Ah, but that's so cool. I didn't know there was a Club Nintendo Wavebird. But Club Nintendo... That was... Well, no, Club Nintendo was around for a long time, yeah. But I'm willing to bet this isn't the 900 megahertz version. I would bet this is actually the 2.4 gigahertz. That's disappointing. Because that's really cool. Alright. Looks like it cooled down. Everything calmed down. Alright. Well, yeah, okay. So apparently, frequency 14 still ain't the ticket, even though it was working real good for a second there, for a hot minute. I'm sorry. Wait. They haven't noticed me yet, but the encounter music was playing just because I was in the room. That's funny. It's also still acting up. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. I just have to get through this, get back to the save room, and then I can either change the frequency again or call it an early night. And I'm kind of leaning towards the latter. Because this is probably going to keep happening. I can't use the Wavebird, and it's disappointing. Or, not disappointing, depressing. Because I still love the Wavebird to pieces. No, what? Stop. Oh, I was gonna say, it doesn't know! It actually knew. It knew too much. But if this happens in the Metroid encounter, this is gonna make this rough. Cause see, I can't even hold it for very long before it gets interrupted. Thermal visor. Yeah. But it was already dark in here. And then now you're gonna tell me the power is gonna go out and make it darker? Ugh. I forgot more of these guys show up. I mean, okay, I'll just have an auto-firing cannon, that's fine. It's maintaining the lock-on, though. Which is weird. And it's also like these guys' hitboxes are not working. What the heck? I genuinely can't tell if some of this problems, not the controller problems, but that weird little stuff like that, is that 1.0 stuff? It's not at all behaving like I normally expect it to. Okay, controller. Calm down. We're gonna give it a bit. I don't want to go mess with the receiver because I don't want it to freak out. So on this break, we'll check eBay. Because I got to do something to pass the time. So GameCube, Wavebird. But I'm going to do gray. I'm going to specify color. Uh, See, it's too bad that they're different receivers because the controller by itself is $23 without a receiver. $90, but that's a bid one. No receiver, $30. Yeah, they're like $30 without the receiver. But that's the problem because as far as I can tell, there's no way to tell by looking at the info on the receiver which controller it goes to because there are also receivers by themselves. But how do you know which one? Are the receivers different model numbers? Like this one, it says it's a DOL005. That one's a DOL005. Like, they're probably all that. I shouldn't even be looking at this. I don't need to be spending this kind of money. Now, I guess on the flip side, I didn't think of this. This would actually be a lot cheaper. I could buy one of these gray ones that doesn't have a receiver, and I could just case swap with mine. And then boom, hey, I've got a gray one again, but it would still be having the problems. Some of these look absolutely disgusting, too. Ew. Like, I know these things get dirty, but, yeah, gross. So I think the lowest I could get a gray one for is $15? And that actually doesn't look that dirty. That's surprising. Well, it'd be over 20. Oh, it doesn't have the battery cover. Nope. If it doesn't have the battery cover, what use is it? I'm not putting my platinum battery cover on a gray shell. This one's $20. Missing the cover. God, that's going to be the other problem. If they're missing the receiver, they're missing the cover too. Yeah, this one just looks gross. It figures the gross one has its cover, right? Like, of course it does. Okay, can I please get through this so I can get to a save room? Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh, it doesn't want to. What if I hold it high up? No? No? You're close to the GameCube. Just do it. There you go. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah! Don't lose it. No, don't you lose it. You're kind of losing it. I will do this to get through this room. I don't care. This is arm training. No, uh-oh. Oh, saved it. This is so stupid. But I just want to get through this. If I can just get past the Metroids, everything else I can deal with some spontaneity. I just don't want to get head sucked by a Metroid and then try to get it off with the controller problems. Okay. We're good. Kind of. I mean, it's obviously it's still freaking out, but... Oh, why did I... Oh. Can I just... Like, I don't know why it's just affecting my charge shots more than anything. I don't want to fight you guys near these Metroids. And that's why I didn't want to. That one didn't... Okay. Yeah, I forgot there was Metroids in this room too, to be honest. Yeah, come on, buddy. That missile missed, so I have to... These missiles just seem to fire straight. I thought they used to lock on. It's weird. Like, maybe I'm just crazy. But my memory is just telling me things are different. Oh. Okay, and it'll be dark on the other side, but I can at least wait until I get over there. I really don't like the thermal visor. Still my least favorite visor. By a long shot. I guess I don't need it in here. This room is self-explanatory enough. Because I'm just saving and I'm outie. Although... do I want to, like, go completely out? Get out of this area? Because that's a long way to a save room. Oh, and then I get to go fight him. But that's next time. Yeah. No, I'm going to stop there. Because this controller problem's bothering me. And I guess by next time I'll have to just dig out the wired controller. Because this is going to drive me insane. Unless I can find a channel. I could just spend some time testing out channels. But I don't know how long to test it for. Because it was working for like a half an hour before it started having a problem. Or maybe it was an hour. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. But that's a problem for future me to worry about, because I'm going to hop off. I'm on break from translating manga, so I don't even have to use an excuse like, I'm going to go get some translating done before bed. Nope, I can do whatever I want before bed, and it feels good. So, I'll probably continue this on Thursday, unless I decide to play one of the other games I've got going on. We've got movie night tomorrow night. I have not decided if I want to do a stream on Friday, too. Like, I want to try and get through these games that I started and didn't finish. I have time. I need to actually do this. I need to buckle down. So I might be doing Friday streams, too. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do, since this is Metroid month, maybe Tuesdays and Thursday streams should be Metroid related. And then maybe Friday will be trying to get through my other backlog. I'll think about that. That's a good idea. That's only one day a week, but it's still better than nothing, I guess. Or maybe I should do Saturdays, because it seems like Chris hasn't been streaming that I've seen. Maybe I should just take advantage of that. I don't know. I'll have to talk to him about that tomorrow, I guess. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. Happy Metroid month. And I guess I'll see you for the movie tomorrow, whenever we're watching. So, have a good night, everyone.